What is going on, everybody? It is Foreign, and welcome back to 2vTuesdays with Geraldus. We just got done watching the Xbox reveal, and we'll tell you all about it right after I tell you one more thing. So I have entered a threadless t-shirt competition where you can get votes, and then eventually you can get printed. So a link will be down in the description. Be sure to go vote. Every vote counts, so I really appreciate all the support I've gotten so far, and I look forward to more. So, off to you, Geraldus. What's going on?
Xbox reveal. It happened. It was better that they showed the console.
They did. They did. It looks like an old Nintendo, just newer.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I want to see E3, see some more stuff about it. I feel like a lot of it has to deal with the Kinect, which kind of worries me because, you know, if you don't have a lot of space, the Kinect kind of works like shit. So if you're playing at a desk or something, the Kinect is just out of there. So there goes that functionality. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, the one good thing that I'm seeing with the Kinect is a lot of voice commands. So for someone that is sitting at their desk, that can be beneficial. You can, for instance, I have my computer right next to my workstation. So I mean, I could sit here on my computer and I could say Xbox, you know, Netflix, and it'll go to Netflix. So that could be nice, and I don't have to actually leave my computer, turn on my Xbox or anything like with my hands. So multitasking could actually be a good thing when it comes to the voice commands.
I'm going to kind of off topic for a second here with this voice command stuff. Are you worried that maybe, like, let's say, it doesn't really matter for you or I, but let's say Stark, he's got Pepper Potts and him play in the same room. What happens if she decides to stop playing the Xbox while he's playing, and she's like, Xbox off, and then it turns his shit off?
I would laugh hysterically at him.
That would be funny.
No, we were talking about that. I was in a group call during the reveal on DCTX6's channel, and that was actually what somebody had brought up. They're like, man, that is the biggest troll for like your little brother or something. Just run in and be like, Xbox off, or like Xbox whatever, and like basically just fuck you over.
Yeah, but it recognizes who's playing by the voice of who turned it on, so I think it would only turn off if you're the one that said it.
This is true. So
hopefully they throw in some security measures, because if I were playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and I was trying to, or whatever the next one is, Call of Duty Ghosts, and I had to clutch around in S&D, and then my fucking nephew came in like, Xbox off, and it turned off, I'd be so fucking furious.
That would be hilarious.
I wouldn't feed him for weeks.
I wouldn't feed him. So let's talk about some of the features that are actually coming to it. So, one, Xbox Go Home. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, you're drunk, go home, Xbox.
Go home, Xbox, you're drunk. No, but the whole voice command features are really nice. The new Skype feature is extremely nice if you would like to use that feature, I guess. The only problem I see with that is that there's very little security for Skype as is. So are we going to get an increased security through Skype? What's going to happen?
Microsoft bought Skype, so I would think that fairly soon the security measures should increase.
I look forward to it.
Yeah,
but it all looked really nice. As far as
I wonder if you'll be able to
interface.
can you just use your Kinect camera as a cam to put like a face cam over your gameplay if you're recording, so you don't have to have a separate camera to do that?
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm curious if that works. It might not. I know that with even with Black Ops 2 right now, if you have a Kinect microphone, or if you have a Kinect camera, you can actually put your camera on the live stream through the in-game live stream feature.
Don't like it.
So I don't know, that's kind of cool. But all right, so I want to talk about another feature. So sports, they seem to want to touch into the whole sports industry now, along with live television, just in general. But the biggest integration that I noticed was now you can watch sports live on your Xbox, and at the same time you can actually check like your fantasy stats and everything like that. So you can watch the game and you can see your actual stat updates. I think that's pretty incredible for someone like myself that does fantasy sports.
I don't
Why?
do fantasy sports.
Oh, I was like, you don't think that that's an awesome idea?
I mean, I think that, you know, it's a novel idea, and it's kind of a novelty, and I don't know. We'll see how well it's integrated into it, because what you saw them showing at that reveal, that wasn't a live game, and that guy and LeBron fucking scoring and bumping him up to the next first place.
Yeah.
That was pre-recorded. They just made that happen.
Well, yeah.
So we'll see. Because they say it's going to be live, but the thing is, there's going to be server lag between that. I don't know how flawless it's going to be. You know.
Well, I mean, even when you're For instance, the new partnership with the NFL. We'll talk about that a little bit more in a second. But like when I'm watching my stats on NFL.com and then I'm watching the game on TV, obviously it's not, second for second up to date. Like it's as close as it can get. They got to put in the information and everything and then send it all out, and you do have a delay. But the fact that now I don't have to have my computer out, I can literally just sit on my Xbox. That's what's gonna get me, because that's what goes back to the whole all-in-one, do everything, be everything console.
You're still gonna have your computer out anyway, though. Don't lie to yourself.
No, this is true. But if I didn't have my computer out, or I was literally just watching the game on my TV, like, it's nice for people that now they don't have to go to that. This is just one added feature that, the PlayStation 4, as of right now, doesn't have.
You know what the Xbox needs? More Asian people.
They do.
Yeah, we need more Asian people for the Xbox. I don't know. See, granted, I can't come from a place of thinking that it's important because, like I said, I don't partake in fantasy ports. We'll go with that. Fantasy sports, and so for me, it's not a feature that I'm going to be needing. I also don't watch TV, and maybe down the line, if this is integrated into my Xbox and everything, maybe I'll start watching a little bit more live TV, especially if I can use it as a DVR to record certain TV shows and stuff and then watch it on demand later on. I think that'll be a nice little feature to have. Because, in my room, I have an Xbox, and it's not hooked up to my TV. It's not hooked up to anything. It's just a cable box. I use it as a clock.
That's kind of funny.
It's not HD, though. That's why I don't watch it.
Now, with the whole... Now, they didn't talk about this, but you just brought up a good point about being able to DVR. And I think that would be incredible. We have a 500 gigabyte hard drive that's going to be put into these things. There's a lot of storage space.
Oh, dude, especially if that USB 3.0 port on the back works with an external hard drive. If I could save TV shows to that to come back and watch later, dude. Because I got a 4 terabyte fucking hard drive sitting right here next to my Xbox.
It would be awesome. It really would. So let's keep moving on. So features, we talked about the sports and fantasy sports, which I think is going to be awesome.
We got to hit COD, bro. We're running out of time.
Let's talk about the games. All right, so we'll go down the few games and briefly, and then we'll talk COD. So EA integrating the new Ignite engine, Ignite. I know that you're not a big EA fan, but like for people that are into sports, like that is pretty huge. The integration, like working with actual sports athletes and getting these motions and movements all together is awesome.
They've already done that. It's not going to work out as well as people plan.
All right, next game. Forza 5. It looks
like a driving game.
It looks
Sweet,
incredible. Quantum Break. Now, I think this is one of the few exclusives. They said that there's 15 new exclusives and 8 brand new titles that have never been seen before. Quantum Break looks like it's going to be an awesome single-player game.
I really hope that these exclusives they bring on aren't all Kinect games. Like I think who was it? Kraka brought it. Someone brought it up in that stream. I really hope that they bring in three or four legit exclusives that are like amazing fucking single player experiences, because that's all the people on PlayStation talk about. It's like, well, we got better exclusives, but you've got like a few good exclusives, mind you. And if they bring on some legit exclusives to the Xbox, that'll pull over a lot of the crowd, I think, to the Xbox One.
I agree. Okay, Halo. New Halo series, live TV action, looks awesome. We'll talk about that more when it comes out. COD Ghosts looks incredible. They didn't show first-person view, so I'm a little skeptical, though.
It's going to be another Call of Duty game. Fucking dynamic maps, fuck them.
Yeah, dynamic maps, I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about that yet. They tried to do that with Black Ops, and I don't think they really hit the mark on it, so it'll be interesting to see when more information starts coming out. E3's coming up. Everyone, be sure to go watch that. I'll probably end up making vlogs on every single game that they talk about, even though I don't get the CPM boost because I'm not with Machinima. I don't really care.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all we really have time for. I didn't mean to crunch it so hard, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye, we love you.